Hello everyone, this is the Inflatable Maniac, and today I'm back with another inflatable unboxing for you guys. Today's unboxing is going to be on the Joiedomi Halloween Inflatable 5-foot Flying Ice Dragon. Here it is. A little backstory behind this one. If you know anything about our family and inflatables, you know that we love dragons. And I don't remember how we got in the conversation, but I was telling my mom about knockoffs. And she goes, well, do they have any knockoff dragons that are good looking? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure they do. And we came across this one and its friend, the fire dragon, which I'll be doing an unboxing on, I think, sooner or later, because we got that one too. And she said, you know what, I like these. And I think they were both on sale. They're normally like 42 or something. We got them for like 37 each, which isn't bad. So, yeah, obviously it has a little hanger there. You hang it on a tree, so it looks like it's flying. So we actually got a pole we can stick them on. It's like an 8-foot pole we're going to stick in the yard so we don't have to try and hang it on anything else because we don't have trees anymore. Joiedomi, in lights and seconds, indoor and outdoor use, stakes and strings, the usual. More of their logo and stuff. I think it's just the same on both sides. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it has instructions. You seal the inflatable, you plug it in, and then you inflate it and secure. I don't think this one would have any like tethers or anything. I think it's just you just hang it. I've never had a hanging inflatable, so I don't really know. So it looks like this is 2025, which is interesting. Good for them. Got some stuff on the bottom here, I guess. Decoration. Whoa, it's a decoration. It's not for playing with. Can you guys believe that? Sheesh. Alright. Now, I used to be kind of a snob and only buy Jemmy inflatables. However, with Jemmy's decline in the recent years, and with the knockoffs actually being more creative than Jemmy is sometimes, I think I'm a little justified in saying, you know what? They don't all have to be Jemmy, and my camera is tilting. I'm so sorry about that. So, of course, my mom was the one that said, yeah, I want more dragons for the yard. And so I said, okay, you know, if I don't have to buy the inflatable to put on the yard, I'm going to be happy about it. And ignore the fact I just ripped off some of the box. That's not important. Yeah, it's hard doing this one-handed, guys. Sheesh. Alright, so there it is. Get out of the box. Let's see if we can pull it out. I don't want to show off the dogs because I'm in sandals here, but okay. So looks like that's the hangy thingy. I'm assuming anyway. Again, never done this before, so I'm assuming you just slip that on somewhere. Instructions, which I mean, whoever reads those. And of course, oh, that is so satisfying. Love it when the inflatable comes out in this lovely cube shape. Although I guess this is more of a rectangle. It is a secure rectangle. Alright. So, here it is. Got that fan. Adapters are already plugged in and everything. That's good. And, yeah, okay, that's the loop for hanging it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all situated, get it hung up on where I have it planned to be hung up for the unboxing. Then we'll take a look at it getting inflated and everything. Alright, so I'm back, and a couple of things I wanted to notice before we get it plugged in and everything. One, cord length. Joiedomi is not pulling any punches when it comes to the length of the fan, which I really appreciate. So you can probably hang it really high and then just drape the cord down quite a ways, which is brilliant thinking. And then this is how you get it all situated. The end of the rope was tied here. And I, just, I guess, tie it to your desired length, because I tied mine right here, because, don't want it to be too long, where it's like hanging, basically touching the ground, but also don't want it to be too short. I think somewhere in the middle is fine, because then you can kind of just hang it where you want to as desired, and it kind of just, I don't know where I was going with that. So, I guess, without any further ado, go ahead and plug this sucker in, see what he does. Okay, alright. Alright. I can dig this. Is your horn supposed to be like that, buddy? Okay. There's that. Having a bad horn day, I guess. Make sure everything is looking as it should. Dude, This is sick. I actually really like this. Okay. Here he is. Ice Dragon. This is actually so sick, guys. Again, I used to be a Jimmy snob. I'm starting to realize that not all knockoffs are bad. I mean, there are some that look like absolute BS. Some of them like this are not bad. Hey, he's looking at us. Hi! But no, like, you can tell. This probably has as much effort and thought put into it as Jemmy's these days. Jemmy has really gone downhill, and that's something I think a lot of us agree on in a whole rant for some other time, or maybe never. So, let's go ahead and go over some of the details on this guy. He's got this nice yellow eye. Not better, it's a nice change from the red eyes that most dragons have. He's got his nostril down there, one on the other side, eye on the other side. He's got some nice teeth here. These are made with like the felt sort of material that Jimmy also sometimes uses. I love his horn situation that's going on. He's got like 3 on the side of his jaw and like 2 on the side of his head. The 2 horns on top of his head, and then the exact same thing on the other side. I guess since these are so small, gonna have to adjust them, which is fine. I have no qualms with that. He's got his spines on his back. Those go quite a long ways. They go all the way down. I'm gonna do like his mid-tail. And yeah, his wings. Kind of like the fabric to make them look like, there's wings or whatever. Light blue with the dark blue on there. I'm really loving this blue color scheme. I don't think we've ever gotten a blue dragon from Jimmy. We got that silver dragon, but that had plenty of its own issues. So, got that long tail, and then of course his reaching hands and feet. With talons or whatever, I don't know what you want to call them. Look in the back, I guess. He's a very decent size, too. I mean, I think the box said he's like 5 feet probably, head to tail. That is a great size for him. He's not too small. He's not too large where you're like, where the heck am I supposed to hang this? Like, this is awesome. As for LEDs, you might have already seen some of them if he can stop being camera shy. He's got one on the left side of his head. Then there's one down on the left side of his body. I think that's all of them. There's just the 2. So I think that should light him up just fine, though. Tethers on the back of his spike there. And the fan. Fan obviously is one of those knockoff fans, which is fine. I mean, it does the job. And I mean, honestly, look at him. He inflates super tight. Obviously doesn't want to explode because he's a cheap fan, but like, he looks great and he inflates great. I mean, he took no time at all to inflate. I am honestly very impressed with this. I like him a lot. I really do. Like, he is sick. I mean, if you guys remember, Joiedomi was the company I got my ghost coming out of the pumpkin, the emoji looking one from back in 2018, back when my channel was still very new. And I never had any issues with that one. Sometimes cheap fans, their adapters or whatever will die. His never did. His light worked as long as I had him too. Jimmy's LEDs go out super quick. So, yeah. Very pleased with the look of this one. Even just on the quick unboxing, I think we're going to get some good use out of him. I think, if I remember correctly, my mom said we could use this one for Christmas. I mean, he is very icy. So I think he could work for Halloween or Christmas. That's fantastic. Also, I guess I should say, zipper on the bottom there. Looks a little weird. Probably could have put it on the back. Frankly, it doesn't bug me too much. So, yeah. I think that is about it on this guy. Thank you all for watching. I hope you got something out of this review, whether it was enjoyment or at least you weren't bored because you didn't have anything better to watch than my silly channel. I don't know. Also, happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates. And I'll catch ya in the next one. Peace out.